Welcome to the world of Frostpunk. Today we'll be attempting to complete a run on the hardest difficulty in the game called Survivor. On this difficulty, people get sick easy, upgrades take longer to acquire, and it truly makes the game a fight for survival. For those of you who have never played Frostpunk before, this is a game where the world is freezing over, and we've been tasked to build the last city on Earth. We have to manage both our citizens and infrastructure very carefully to ensure our society's survival. That sounds easy, right? Well, in this run, I'm going to throw a curveball in the mix. You see, I played this run live, twitch.tv/this4nothere, by the way, shameless plug. And during the run, I let my Twitch chat issue every single lore that I was allowed to use. And oh boy, were they ruthless. Welcome to the Frostpunk chat-dictated Survivor run. It's a ladybird! Oh, so cute! Oh, and now it's dead. Here we go! This is gonna be great! Rule of today. I cannot decide any of the laws. The laws are gonna be completely for you to decide. Pick a number, child labor. Oh my gosh. Alright, so child labor. That feels morally, well, that's the deal. Are you gonna follow what's morally wrong, or are you gonna be good? Like, you know, it's the constant tie. Are we gonna force our children to work, or are we gonna put them in child homes? How old are the children? Well, I mean, how old does this kid look? You know, he looks like he's about like, I mean, I don't know, like 13? Get to work? All right, bet. There we go. Get those kids to work. All right, so now comes the fun part where we have to deal with sickness. And that's just amazing. There's a lot of people sick today. That's not good. All right, second law. Food, and don't pick the soup. Man, you want me to go for food additives? Ooh, you are really putting me in a hard spot here. I do normally go for soup. Food additives, it makes people more sick. But I gotta do what chat says. Nah, let the bodies pile up in the streets. Oh my gosh. Look at my hope lower and my discontent rise. A child injured at work. Do we give this child a day off, or do we scold the child for being careless? Scold the child! Scold the child! Scold the child! Remember out there with the pitchfork? Throw them in the generator, throw them to the rats. Okay, off to a horrible start. Nice. I wouldn't say it's a horrible start. It's definitely a start. It's gonna be interesting to see how we get on from here. Okay, new lore time. Extra work, a fighting arena, health, death, or labor. Health, you wanna go for health? Okay, so we can either assign radical treatment or we can sustain life. Sustain life? Okay. Normally, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. Normally I go for radical treatment. No, because it's easier to cut someone's arm off. Here, bear with me here. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. Don't lose me. It's easier to cut someone's arm off and give them a prosthetic than it is to care for them with their bad arm. Like, come on. Do you know how it feels to lose an arm? Neither do I. Yeah, I don't know how it feels to lose an arm, and I don't really intend to know. Okay, I have to focus here. We got a coal situation that's coming up. And I can't do that.
Mamma mia, he's making us work in the slum.
How much could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. I have enough wood in here to not need wood right now. So I'm gonna go steam hubs. Just to keep my housing warm, because these guys are gonna freeze their little buttholes off if I don't do something. And I like their holes not frozen. Perfect. We're off to oh, it's time for another lore. Okay. The emergency shift. The emergency shift. You should pick the emergency. I'm not telling you to pick it actually, because that's cheating. But you should pick the. But I can't. But you should. But you shouldn't. But you should. Emergency shift. You want to pick the emergency shift? Oh, that's so smart of you. Oh my goodness. You're so smart. All right, we're also gonna. Oh shoot. I need to make sure I've got gathering posts for this and this. It's gonna get really cold tomorrow. It's gonna drop by 2. Personally, negative 40 degrees. I would think that would be death, but oh bugger. The food can't get made, which means this one person who's starving is actually gonna die. Good idea. No, we can't afford it. I can't feed every time.
Feed the children. Feed the children. Why aren't you feeding the children?
Children are too expensive. All right, cool. We've got more people. Look at them. These little refugees, these filthy little peasants. Oh, they've got dead with them, or is that, maybe that's resources. That looks like a bro in a bed, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna build a heating thing. All right, we're gonna put a steam hub right here. This will keep people nice and toasty. Tostatos. We're moving out of stage 1 of the game, and it's it's so quickly. I'm trying to catch up as best as I can. I'm back. How's their buttholes? They're frozen. They're very much frozen. We got the temperature dropping in a day, and that's gonna be really nice. But it's there's a lot of people sick, and it's yeah, the holes are very frozen. It's all about when you want to build this game. It sounds so professional, but you want to consider your infrastructure. So that's why I have my people all grouped together. My workers all grouped together over here. These guys over here, because these guys don't need heating, but these guys do. So I put them all together, powered by a single steam hub. It's big brain time. New lore time. We want strong men, so fight. There was 2 options I wanted you to pick from. That was one of them. Good brain. You got a big brain. The word of today is toasty. All right, toasty. That's what we want. We want toasty people. Nice and toasty. Toasty, toasty, toasty. What do we want? Toasty. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get hot houses. Yes. 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 Hot houses. Hot, sexy houses, exactly. Well, hot houses allow me to grow food without having to go out at nighttime and search for it. So that they will take care of our food problem. Houses.com. Okay, I'm actually curious. What does it open? Vacation rentals online flat. It's not actually a website. No one owns hothouses.com. We could make a website called hothouses.com. All right, we're doing actually somewhat decently. I wouldn't say, like, if I was to talk up to us as if we were a bunch of peers, I would say that we're doing pretty good. Okay, new law time, baby. New law time. Which one makes you wink? Personally, I would go for corpse disposal because I love to bury dead bodies in the snow. Mainly because I'm gonna try and not kill anybody. And if I don't kill anyone, then I can get organ transplants down here. And organ transplants heal people 10% quicker. Go for it, go for corpse disposal. We're gonna bury our bodies in the snow, baby. To get the job done. I should have just picked to feed the hungry. This is gonna raise and lower discontent so much right here in a second. And there's no way I can fight this, which is very unfortunate. But this was a bad decision on I thought I could feed them all, but I could not. And they're gonna get really pissed about this. Oh, we did it! The hungry were fed. Most of the hungry had a meal and somewhat satisfied for the time being. What? I would love to see a replay on that. How did we get that? There was no way I had enough food for that. But we're gonna need more. Actually, food's gonna be pretty good. We've got lots of stuff on the way. It's big developments out here on Sis Island. You know what I mean? There he is, my boy. He's here. Look how cute he is. How coochie coochie coo. How coochie coochie. Yes, so I have an automaton now, which is so good. The weight that's been lifted off my shoulders. Oh, he's my brother. My brother from another mother. Okay, this is the lore that I would go for next. Organ transplants. We can use the body parts of our deceased to save the lives and accelerate healing. Wink, wink, wink. All right, he winked at it. I'm just the messenger. Okay, here is a 50-50. Be set to buy the beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks.
Oh, help us! We're getting attacked by grizzly bears! I need help, please!
When we come over closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one, feasting on them. Do you leave the bears alone or risk attacking the bears? If we leave the bears alone, the bears will kill the survivors. If we attack the bears, the people in the cave will live. The scouts will escort them to a city. Keynote, the last 3 words on that sentence. If they survive. You have a 50-50 chance if our scouts will save these people or not. They're already screwed. I think death is better fate, but I guess attack. And we need to help the survivors. When our scouts attack the bears, the people in the cave join them. Together they drove away the beasts. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. Unlucky. We gained 12 normal workers, 19 engineers, and 4 children. More child labor, more money. Oh, we're gonna fail this. I'm so sorry. Oh, Not good. I should have just opened up a new medical post. Ooh, that's a lot of hope that went missing. This is not good. It's very hard to raise hope. So we have 2 days to raise hope again. Next, lore. Dueling lore? Bro, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I beg of you, reconsider. Please reconsider. Public house or care houses, I'm begging you. Dude, I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. Care house, yeah, you'll let me live? Yeah, let's go. You're being nice to me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. One thing I've really wondered, why is our food has been so bad? I don't think I've ever seen my food situation be this bad. With 4 hunters huts going all the time, plus a hothouse going crazy. They would rather eat raw food than soup. I know. That'll help us for the future. How are people dying? I swear, stop dying. That sound is like... I'm just gonna take it. F. What does it change? We're doomed anyway. Lucky bastard, he'll die quickly. Banishing him won't save us, but it's a relief. I'm glad I'll never see him again. Gosh damn it. The end, you are banished. A band of grim men escorts you from under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank as though they were watching snowfall. You are summarily judged, summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You are banished from the city instead. I need some inspiration to beat survival mode. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do this a bit faster this time.
Man, I think these are all real nice, man. You got the springy ones.
Yeah,
and then you got the...
I always wanted to try.
The ones that pull down and whatnot.
I always wanted to try one of those.
This one's real nice. Oh, fuck, this one Bluetooth.
Come on. That's great. Good clip.